Hello. Magandang midnight sa inyong lahat. Happy Easter sa mga Kristiyano all over the world. Kamusta po kayo? Ito po ang inyong favorite na ka-moisture na si Sas Rogando Sasot na nagsasabing mas mabuti ng buwis at mahirap kaysa dry at mayaman. Charot. Ayan, hello. Very special ang ating episode for Easter because it's Easter. So, i-click nyo muna ang share. Ayan. Kasi nga marami sa inyong ngayon palang sumusubaybay sa akin. So, mas maganda. You will get to know me up to end personal. Ayan. Para ano tayo? Bonggang-bongga, super bongga. Okay, so, I will include the link because it's Easter. So, ilalagay ko yung link sa comment section para kahit sino gusto umakyat at magtanong sa akin ng up close and very personal question, ay may chance na gawin ito. So, sandali lang, i-type ko lang yung link, streamyard.com/gbk5469 MI. Okay, so ayan na, inilagay ko na dyan ng link. So kung sino man ang gustong umakyat para magtanong sa akin ng very up close and personal question link. So it's http //streamyard.com para kung gusto nyo umakyat at magtanong sa akin ng very up close and personal question, lalo na yung mga hindi pa nakakakilala sa akin, 54694 MI. Tama ba? GBK 54694. Ayan. So, ayan na siya. I-type ko na siya uli. At ipipin ko siya para for more ano. Okay. So, ayan. Ayan yung correct one. Ayan. So, hintayin ko na lang kayo. So, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Ito po ang inyong favorite na ka-moisture na si Sas Rogando Sasot. So, yung mga gustong umakyat para magtanong ng up close and personal question. Sabi ni Nazi Say na gusto kitang makilala. So, kailangan mo umakyat para magtanong, para makilala ako. Okay. So, akyat na, yung mga gustong umakyat, nandiyan na nakapin up. Okay, next is si Karen Minao. Karen Minao, what's up?
Good evening, Sas. It's been a while. Tanong ko lang, may topic ba tayo ito? Sorry, sa dami kasi issues.
Well, ang topic lang natin is up close and personal with Sas Rogando Sasot. That's the only topic.
Akala ko, bago ako magtanong, akala ko yung mga international relations or kaalaman mo sa current issues yung fan ako, pero I think it's the humor. Anyway, ang tanong ko lang, magaling ka sa predictions eh. Pero, ma-segue ko lang, ano ang nararamdaman mo dito sa, they call that strategy yung kay Amy? Bakit ikaw mismo, you don't endorse her? Kasi,
why I don't endorse her? Because I am listening to my readers. Because my first connection to politics in the Philippines are my readers, no? Nakikita ko yung mga readers ko, hiwa-hiwalay sila eh. May gusto, may okay sa kanila, may ayaw sa kanila na yung endorsement kay Amy, ganyan. And I think kasi, hindi ko kailangan, I want them to actually just pick their own +2. Pero sinasabi ko, kailangan may +2 kayo, okay, magboboto ng mga campaigns. And that is the only thing. And then vote straight to 10, which is the real goal. Yung +2, that is just additional, no? Ngayon, hindi ko siya in-endorse because nga, my readers, hindi sila, they don't like. Saka hindi sila walang consensus yung mga readers ko, nag-aaway-aaway na nga sa comments about the endorsement eh. So, and of course, may trauma na rin ako.
Tsaka hirap patawarin no na, I'm sure alam niya na her brother is using. Tapos, hirap patawarin ng gano'n, no? Na,
ako gano'n na, may trauma lang ako, no? And that's just for me. Hindi ako against sa ginawa ni Sarah, but her choice is her choice. I will not contradict her because naiintindihan ko naman kung bakit niya ginawa yan. Malawak ng pag-iintindi ko. Pero hindi ako lang parang mag-endorse. Hindi ko rin siya kukontrahin. Di ba? So ako, sa issue na ito about endorsement kay Amy, this is something that I have to take into consideration, large consideration, the views of my readers. Ganoon naman ako, I take into consideration their views. Nagbabasa talaga ako ng comment, no? At nakikita ko naman sa comment, ay hati sila, no? Kaya ako, I will not try to recommend the same recommendation as Inday. But if they would like to follow Inday's recommendations, hindi ko makukontrahin yun. Ang ano ko lang is, personally, hindi pa ako nakaka-get over.
So, yung survey.
Personally, hindi pa ako nakaka-get over. Alam mo yun, siguro naman maintindihan naman yan ng mga approval sa decision ni Inday. So ako, hindi pa ako nakaka-get over doon. Saka kasi, yes, Karen.
Naglalaban yung puso, isip, I take consideration sa impeachment, sa surveys. I think, publiko sa Asia is credible naman ata. Yung pagpuso versus isip, parang we're back to the debate who's powerful, or impeachment case is at stake. Tapos, hindi, yung puso mo, ako mismo, nagsasabi na, I still can't forgive you, I'm sure you have the knowledge na, di ba yung gumagamit ng prohibited substance sa criminal, di ba?
So ako yun, this is an issue that I don't think I need to make a stand. Yun lang yun.
Yung
because, pero yun lang, no? Naiintindihan ko, pero hindi ito yung issue na, may mga tingin naman tayo sa buhay, di ba? Meron mga issue talagang, we have firm conviction. At may mga issue na, sa gitna lang ako dyan. at may mga issues na wala talaga convictions about that issue. At ayoko makapagplastikan sa inyo, no? Sinasabi ko na, on this issue, on the endorsement of Aimee, nandun ako sa spectrum na ang reaction ko ay, meh.
Ako, wala ata sa
Diba?
specification mo.
I think no, yung mga readers ko, alam ng mga readers ko kung ang issue ay may conviction talaga ako at kung ang issue niyan ay meh lang ang aking stand. I am very transparent. I'm as transparent as the plastic people around you. Anyway, ano chika?
Ang bago akong paalam, no? Magaling ka sa predictions as I know. O coming 2028, we now know kung ano yung capabilities nitong presidente natin. I don't think if he's still alive, he will step down. Kung sa 2028, mag-declare siya ng martial law, tapos nakikita natin yung mga Pilipino ngayon, I think the election is the best time to just revolt, fight for kung sino yung binoto nyo. Hindi, nahihirapan na tayong pumunta ng kalsada. What if he'll declare martial law in 2008? What do you think is the prediction of the Philippines by that time?
Well, I don't know kung mag-declare siya. You have to have a reason why you have to declare martial law. Hindi naman pwede mag-declare ng martial law dahil lang gusto mo declare.
Just to stay in power, sir.
Ay, hindi magiging effective yun. Kasi maka-question ang martial law declaration sa Supreme Court. Kaya nga, di ba hindi sila nag-declare? They are just performing martial law actions yeah. Without declaring one. Okay, hindi ba? As simple as that. So, yun lang. So, any question, Karen?
Like, what do you see yung effect globally nito sa tariff na ginagawa ni Trump sa Asia at dito sa bansa ko na Middle East in the coming years to come?
Well, I think ang unang maapektuhan dyan yung mga mayayaman. Bakit? Ano ang in-expert mo sa United States? Diba? So look at what sectors are being affected. Pero I think ang unang maapektuhan dito is mayayaman. I think that the goal of Trump is really to really weaken the trade relations of China with others. Kasi gano'n naman yun. So mag-impose siya ng tariff, gusto niya yung mga bansa makapag-negotiate sa kanya. So what would be the part of the deal? Maybe to drop trade relations with China. Because that's the only way that they can actually weaken China is to really diminish the trade relationship of China. So as simple as that. So what do I think? What would happen? I don't think that this country would bite. Kasi we are now in a different situation. Siguro kung karamihan pa ng mga bansa talagang mahihirap pa, this might be effective. Karamihan ng mga bansa ngayon paakyat na ng nasa lower middle income na. So they have some sort of leverage. So parang now they can say na we don't need you as much as we needed you before. So they will feel the pinch, but they are also in the position in order na lumaban. As simple as that. So kung ano mangyayari, I think ang matatamaan talaga dito United States. A lot of economists are saying that the United States is headed for a recession. So yun lang. Anything else?
Salamat sa
okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, ang ating next ay si Jan. Hello, Jan. Okay, wala si Jan. Bye. Okay, si Gay V. Hello, Gay V.
Hi, Sas. Good evening.
Hello, good evening. Welcome to Close and Personal with Sas Sagando Saso.
Thank you. I just want to ask you, who amongst the BDS bloggers you are very close with? I started following you when you were doing collab dun sa Cantok. And I know you are
What
not...
do you mean by close? What do you mean by close?
Personally close to, like you trust the most if you have one or two.
That I trust the most with what?
Like, for example, like I know you share your opinions to your followers, but of course, I'm not sure, but maybe you have discussions with some of the bloggers off cam or off video that you first share each other's opinions or views before you.
I don't talk to any one of them before I share my opinion, and then they don't talk to me even before they share their opinion. So our opinions are our own opinions. Kaya minsan hindi kami ibang opinion namin, di ba? So,
exactly.
Like for example, dito kay Aimee, meron may gusto kay Aimee, may ayaw kay Aimee. Ako naman sa issue na yan, meh. So, I don't know, may trauma ba ako? I'm so sorry. That's just me. Naiintindihan ko endorsement, naiintindihan ko ang but for me, it's not something that I should have a conviction over. So it's just for me, meh. So,
and after that experience, or I don't know how to call it, it's like an episode or experience you had with, can I say, TP, meron bang feeling na parang nag-ingat ka na, or you're being more careful in choosing people you trust? I want to think na somehow you were trusting TP before.
Ako naman kasi, I don't have any skeletons in my closet. So, I don't know kung ano yung trusting or whatever, by entrust yung mga madidilim na ano. I am an open book. Kahit kanina ako I am an open book because I have nothing to hide. So, yung mga trusting na yan, anong i-entrust ko sa kanila? Like, for example, bank account ko, ganyan. Wala akong pinagkakatiwalaan sa mga bank account ko, ha. yung may alam ng PIN, wala. Pero, ako kasi, kung sino kaharap ko, I think you have to ask yung mga taong nakakita na sa akin in person, nakakusap ko na in person. Wala akong tinatago. Nagkakatiwala ako ba itong taong to o hindi? It doesn't because I have nothing to hide.
No, sorry, I don't mean personal secrets. It's like yung mga pasabog or issues or mga ganung mga...
Again, JB, ang sinusulat ko, I only write it on my own. I don't need to consult anyone. So I don't need to consult anyone. I don't need to, and I don't need to entrust. Ay, nawala na siya. Okay. Next. Okay, si Binibini Helen.
Hi! Hello! Hello, Mima. I am so excited. Oh my goodness.
Okay, ano question mo?
Ano ba to? May limit mo ba yung questions? Kasi parang...
Ang question, hindi mo alam kung ano eksena natin. Ang eksena natin is up close and personal with Sas Sagando Saso. Ganon.
Yes, ganun. Okay. Okay. Ano? Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay. Paano maging kasing ganda, kasing talino, at kasing moisture mo?
Ano yan, mahirap na tanong yan kasi mag-uumpisa tayo sa Big Bang. It's the right formula from quantum fluctuations up to how space-time bend. Charot. Ano ka, chika? Ano bang question? Yun lang? Wala naman yung naghintay na yung mga panahon yung itatanong mo.
Hindi, meron pa. Gusto ko lang sila ng light. Hindi ka ba nai-stress o napupunsunay sa mga bashers na hindi alam ang sinasabi or minsan sila nagsisinungaling na ini-standard na natin?
Bibi Helen, I am already in this social media eklabo since 2016. It's already 2025. So, isa lang ibig sabihin yan, manhid na ako. Natatawa na lang ako. Of course, sa umpisa, no? Siyempre, like, anyone who's starting in the game, masasaktan ka. Hindi na, ako kasi ngayon, hindi ako nasasaktan, natatawa na lang ako sa kanila kasi since 2016 pa silang ganyan. So, ibig sabihin, I have been living in your head for 10 years. Ang ipapayo ko lang sa mga yan, isiguraduhin ninyo na ang mga medyas sa kwarto ninyo ay hindi na naninigas, ha? Labahan nyo naman yan. At ang mga towels, at sana hindi mo nauubos ang mga tissue sa bahay ninyo. For 10 years, ako pa rin na nasa utak, iba na yan.
Okay, yan po yung isa sa mga ina-admire ko sa inyo kasi you are very strong mentally and emotionally. And isa yan sa mga gusto kong magkaroon ako. So next question po, sa ilang taon mo sa industry, ano yung hardest conflict or struggle na encounter mo at paano mo yun na-overcome?
Anong industry?
I mean, dito sa
Okay.
since 2016, yan, yung sa politics.
Hindi ko makita ano hardest. Para sa akin, no, pare-pareho na lang sila. Pare-pareho na lang yung level. Parang, it's sabi nga nila, it's par for course. So, gano'n naman yun. So, isipin mo na lang, kung ganito lang yan, if you're going to speak out in public and share your thoughts, expect that there were people who are going to be against you. Eh, kaso kasi, binibini Helen, hindi kasi ako people pleaser. I have never been a people pleaser in my life, even when I was a child. Because una-una, a huge part of my personality is, I'm an introvert. So, I don't care. I don't care if there are people around me. In fact, I am actually getting tired if there are people around me. So that's why I don't care, no? If there are people around me, if there are people going to like me, wala akong pakialam kasi nga, I can live with myself. And alone. And I've been doing that for a very, very long time. So, ganun na kasimple yun. Of course, sa umpisa, no, medyo harsh. Nung nag-umpisa pa lang ako siguro mga 3 months, 2 months, that was very hard. Kasi hindi ko naman expected na mag-ganun kabilis yung magiging, sabihin na nating rise ko, no? I think it was only within 3 months. So, yun na. So, gano'n lang yun. So, isipin mo na lang, in every crowd, at least 10% yan will really hate you for whatever reason. And that is just a fact of life. So, halimbawa, ngayon meron akong 600,000 followers. So, at least 10% yan hate me. And I just have to live with it because I cannot please everyone. And, yun na yun, can't please everyone. May mga opinions. There are opinions that matter to me. And usually, okay naman ako sa kanila. And that's it. So, if you're stay independent, yun na nga lang, no, don't share your thoughts in public. Kung snowflake ka, yun na nga simple yun. Do not. Kasi you will encounter all sorts of people and you just have to deal with it. If you cannot deal with it, then just shut up and then enjoy your life in private. Huwag ka na mag-share ng thoughts mo on Facebook because Facebook is some sort of a public forum, no? Ganun lang kasimple. They hate me? Okay, fine. You've been doing that since 2016. Magka 10 years na, so...
Okay,
so anything else?
So
Okay.
last question ko po, sa tingin mo, sa pag-asa pang Pilipinas, kasi looking sa mga nangyayari sa government ngayon, mga balita, parang nakakatakot. Ako personally, natatakot na akong tumanda sa Pilipinas.
Wala nagkakaas ang Pilipinas, pero anong time scale? You have to be realistic. Anong time scale? In 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, just be realistic.
Tama.
Siguro within 50 years, ganyan, 30 years, 50 years. Let's be realistic. You know, the math has to be mathing. You know, you have to give a realistic assessment of the country. Given the rate that the country is improving, we are actually building bridges that collapses in just a month. That shouldn't be happening anymore in 21st century, mga bakla.
Tama.
So, ganun lang kasimple yun. Siguro 50 years. At accept mo na lang that the Philippines that you want might not happen in your lifetime. But it doesn't mean that you will not keep on pushing for change. Pero you have to accept na hindi mangyayari yung change na gusto mo. You will not be able to live in that kind of country that you want. Because that's just a fact of life. Hindi ka po pwede magtanim ng buto, tapos bukas, aanihin mo ng puno. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Sas. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.